Hello beautiful people, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Unfortunately, currently I am still down with the sickness, guys. I've still got spots all over my body, which means I am still contagious and I cannot do the vlog series currently. Unfortunately, that's out of my hands, as I do not want to be giving the multitudes of people that I interact with when I do those vlogs hand, foot, and mouth disease. That is unfortunately something that we cannot do at this very moment. However, guys, I am still able to do a little bit of a monologue, especially now that my sore throat has eased up. And so I decided I really wanted to talk to you about skills and how we build skills and how basically anything that you want to achieve is the same as everything else that you may have achieved already. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the fact that all skill acquisition is basically the same. Some of you out there might think, okay, but I want to learn the guitar. You know, you're already like a math whiz and you want to learn the guitar. I'm here to tell you that as a math whiz, learning the guitar is exactly the same process as learning how to do math. And you might be looking at me, but like, what are you talking about? Yes, I'm saying that every skill that you're choosing to learn is essentially the same, whether that skill be physical, whether it be a mental skill, whether it be a an academic skill. All of these are going to be exactly the same because it all essentially boils down to three things, and that is your attention, your energy, and your time. Your attention, obviously, your focus, your ability to focus on one thing, your energy, which is what you give to it, your input, and your time, which is literally how much time am I going to sit here and do this thing. If you can dedicate those three things to any skill that you are trying to learn, you will be able to achieve it. It's just the way that it is at the end of the day. Look, inherently every skill is different in the way that it presents, but it all boils down to those three things at the end of the day. I started really learning about this, especially when I got into working out. When I got into building my physical body, when I got into calisthenics, what I would do to learn any calisthenic skill, like my first calisthenics skill, what was it? It was the muscle up. Okay, I looked online, what do I need to learn the muscle up? I grabbed a structure of what various people called muscle up workouts. I put that muscle up workout into my week. Sometimes let's just say 3 to 5 times a week. I just repeatedly did that workout. Maybe it would be some chest straight bar dips, maybe a certain number of pull-ups, and then a certain number of uh, muscle up negatives. And I would build that. I would just do it repeatedly, repeatedly, and repeatedly until, guess what? I managed to do it. So it's like you look at the skill that you want to achieve, you break it down into its various components, and you dedicate focus, energy, and time to acquiring that skill. And at the end of however long it takes you, because some people obviously the time can be different for other people, but if you dedicate that focus and that energy, eventually with time you will be able to do exactly what you want to do. It's an inevitability, guys. It's an absolute inevitability. If you can be present through that progress, which is that focus, if you can be giving of yourself to that process, which is your energy, for a set amount of time every day, with time, you will be able to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. Whether that be learning how to play the guitar, whether it be learning how to do math, or physics or drawing and painting, the process at the end of the day is exactly the same. The only thing that's really getting in the way of you learning certain things over other things is your personal preferences. Okay, there's personal tendencies. I'm not going to say that those don't exist. Like for myself, I think I'm able to hear nuance much easier than other people are able to. So it makes me very especially proficient in learning languages. So I have certain maybe inherent talents that are built within myself. But I have interests in other areas that maybe I'm not inherently proficient in, but I've got to look at it pretty much the same as learning a language. If I'm putting my time, my energy over time, I will be able to achieve that thing in very much the same way as I've learned how to speak various languages. So just out here, guys, just wanting to let you know that if you can cast aside those personal preferences just for a little bit, and those personal beliefs of what you're good and bad at, you will be able to learn anything that you put your mind to. Get rid of those certain perceptions you have around certain subjects. They are not more difficult than others. You just have certain beliefs built up around them that prevent you from fully being able to focus, give your energy and your time to it. If you're able to get rid of those, you'll be able to focus. You'll be able to give your energy, and you'll be able to take the time to allow yourself to acquire the skill. Thank you for joining today, guys, for my short little video. I hope this helps somebody out there today. Much love to all of you.